What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, here to bring you guys a little bit of an advertisement. We are currently doing a Sugo-Fest Join My Crew t-shirt campaign. If you guys want to go purchase these awesome limited edition Sugo-Fest Join My Crew t-shirts and hoodies for a limited time in select colors, make sure to go over to teespring.com/sugo-fest-OPTC right now. What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski and I am back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, as you can see by the title and on screen, I'm going to be going through with you guys how to beat Humming Brook, which is the brand new Fortnite coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise global version. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into the video. So the first thing we are going to do is talk about the actual unit himself, Humming Brook. Now, Humming Brook is a quick slasher, similarly to, Lucci, Halloween Zoro, and now we have Brook, who is also a quick slasher. Now, when you go through the dungeon, you'll drop him as a 3-star silver unit, then you can evolve him at level 50 to become a gold 4-star unit. Now, at level 1, he has a little over 1000 health, 368 attack, and 162 recovery. When you max him out as a 4-star, at level 99, he has a little over 2k health, nearly 1000 attack, and 332 recovery, so definitely has a much higher recovery stat than all of the other slashers that we've seen thus far. Like characters like Shanks have like really high base recovery stats compared to their attack. 980 attack isn't that great as a slasher because, as we know, slashers are very powerful teams. So Brook isn't the type of unit that you'd want to put into your slasher team. However, he still is a great unit nonetheless. His captain effect will prevent death as long as your HP is above 70%. This type of captain effect isn't really utilized that often. There's not too many good situations where you can actually use this captain effect to its fullest potential. So it's not the best captain effect, and his special, which starts at 24 turns and maxes at 15 turns, will recover 4,343 HP, specifically that number, and will reduce the defense of all enemies by 50% for 2 turns. So, all in all, he's basically a defense reducer for your opponent's units. So, it is kind of a useful unit to have. Again, another quick slasher. So, if you do need a quick slasher on your team, you have one in Humming Brook. So anyways, now let's go into the actual dungeon itself and talk about the main points of the dungeon and what you'll need to defeat Humming Brook. So when you go throughout the dungeon, stages 1 to 4 are all fodder units. They're very easy to beat. Once you reach stage 5, the midway through this dungeon, you'll encounter Brook. He's actually a miniature boss in this dungeon. In his own dungeon, he is a miniature boss and the final boss. So at stage 5, you'll see that he is with a female Dex Giant. Now, Brook himself has an interval of 2, 50,000 health, and will deal 5,660 damage if he does get the chance to attack. And the female giant has 5,100 attack stats, so if she does get a hit on you, you're going to be taking a large chunk of health. And also, she has an interval of 4, so you can pretty much stall on her for a little bit for some special times. And she has approximately 80,000 health, a little bit stronger than the Brook miniature boss. Now, once you reach the final room of the 30 stamina stage, you'll encounter Brook himself. Now, Brook has an attack stat of 3,680, an interval of 2, and he has 750,000 health. Now, he has a preemptive that will change all of your orbs to either recovery or tandem, and you can actually utilize units in your team to make that more of a benefit rather than a hindrance, where you can manipulate orbs to give yourself dex orbs, which I will go through a little bit later. Following the 3rd turn, if you haven't taken him down after the 3rd turn, he will use his special, which will lock your entire right column of units for 3 turns and also give your captain a silence for 1 turn. This does not touch your friend captain, so your friend captain will still be active, just your captain will be silenced for that 1 turn and locked for 3 turns, as well as all of the rest of your right row will be, your right column, will be completely locked out for 3 turns. And once he gets below 20%, he will initiate a defense buff for 2 turns, and this shield is actually set at 40,000 damage, meaning that to actually do any sort of damage to him, you will have to get over 40,000 damage, and it's actually pretty hard to beat, but you know, at that stage he's under 20% health, so he will be pretty easy to beat once you reach that. It's just that you want to take him down before you get the chains and the locks on that third turn, so definitely you need to utilize units on your team to make sure that you can beat him by that second to third turn. Now, the hidden boss in Brook's Fortnite dungeon is Ryuma. Now, Ryuma is a pretty cool unit if you do get him to drop, so you have to find him. He will be a certain drop when you do find him, as all the hidden bosses are. But when you reach him, he will deal 7,500 damage as preemptive damage and change all of your orbs to either recovery or blank. So as soon as you meet him, he's going to be doing hefty damage and also changing up your orbs, which will be very, very hard to take him down. He has an interval of 2 and he will attack regularly for 5,980, basically 6,000 damage, and he has around 400,000 health. This is a very, very tough hidden boss to take down, so you might want to bring perhaps maybe an int character throughout your playthrough of the dungeon. If you're running a Mihawk team, you can easily put in the Crocodile Slasher form to take down Ryuma if you do encounter him. However, you know, the chances of encountering the hidden boss are very slim, so you know, you might not even find Ryuma throughout the whole 2-week period, but you never know. That's just a little bit of a side note, that if you do find Ryuma, this is what you will be expecting when you go ahead and take down Ryuma. Now, some notable skill books to find in Brook's Fortnite dungeon include Miss Valentine, who changes all recovery to quick orbs. Also, Impact Usopp, because it's kind of weird that we have Impact Usopp in this dungeon, because we literally just had Impact Usopp books in the Halloween Straw Hats version 2 aisle. So literally 2 weeks in, 2 fortnights in a row, sorry, we're going to be getting Impact Dial Usopp, so it's kind of weird, but you know, it's there if you still need it. Basil Hawkins, which is a really nice skill book to pick up, which reduces all enemies' HP by 10% and halves enemy defense for 3 turns. An absolutely insane special. Definitely, if you guys have Basil Hawkins, definitely try and max him out. Also, a really, really good one that will be very, very nice in the future of One Piece Treasure Cruise, which will be Wapple House. Now, he empties all slots and deals high strength damage to one enemy. Now, the reason why this will be a very, very good special to get maxed out is because there will be another unit coming out in another fortnight in the future that will change all of your empty orbs to strength orbs. So you can utilize this and that future unit to have a full team of strength orbs. So that won't be for a while, but if you guys have Wapple, this will be a good time to try and max him out for the future of One Piece Treasure Cruise. When building a team coming up against Brook's Fortnite dungeon, these are the recommended leads that I've decided to recommend to you guys. So either double Ashura Zoro or double Law, or one of each. So having that, they utilize a lot of either attack or HP multipliers. So you know, with double Zoro, you're getting 4 times health and 4 times HP. When if you're using double Law, you're getting something like 6.25 times attack for your Dex characters, which is absolutely insane. Or you can have 2 times health and 5 times attack. So it just really depends on what kind of route you want to go. Either one of these should be good to take down Brook pretty easily. Also, because there are a lot of Dex slashes in the game, you could even go ahead and use Mihawk as well. So even with Zoro as well, you can use double Mihawk, have a Zoro in there. Perhaps, as I said earlier with Ryuma, you could put Crocodile in there as well as a really strong slasher to put in as well. So those are the recommended leads that I would recommend. You could potentially use Apu, which is basically like Marco or Gecko Moria, but for Dex units. So if you have 100% HP, you get 3 times attack to all of your Dex units. So it is risky to use that, but you know, if you really want to go ahead and use Apu, you can. But just know that if you do encounter Ryuma, he does the preemptive 7,000 damage, 7,500 damage. So basically it makes the captain effect of Apu pretty much useless. Anyways, moving on to the sub-units that you could put in. As I said, you know, slashes are pretty good with Mihawk, so you could use the Baroque Works slasher unit right there, who also has the ability to change all of your tandem orbs to Dex, sorry. So you could utilize that, because when you first meet Brook, he will change all of your orbs to either recovery and tandem. Now you got Onigumo, another Dex slasher. Again, you've got Chesamaru, who has the ability to change either tandem or recovery to Dex. You got Smoker, who's just a very, very strong dex unit to have. Also, damage reduction is very strong. You could utilize a partnership with Bellamy and Miss Doublefinger to basically get a high-powered dex team to take down Brook. You could also use the brand new Halloween, what's her name? Robin! I couldn't even remember her name for a sec there. Robin also has the special to change all of your captains to Dex, so you could utilize that a lot in this dungeon as well. So changing your captains to Dex just gives you a little bit more of a power boost. As I said, Apu has a very, very nice special as well to change all tandem and recovery to Dex orbs. So if you do have a very low cooldown Apu, you could potentially use him very, very early on in that dungeon to change all of your orbs to green and then go ahead and take down Brook in one turn. And again, you know, you've got your Dancing Django as well, who does have very nice orb manipulation for your Dex teams. Anyways, guys, that is going to conclude yet another How to Beat video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below, because this video, you know, these type of videos, they do take a long time to create, and I just like seeing those likes on the videos because it really shows your appreciation for this series, and it really motivates me to make more of these kind of videos. So if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to smack the like button down below, and if you want to stay up to date with all of the content that I post on my channel, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, then make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.